Humans might be the biggest threat to the wild, but can't we also be its greatest protectors? Lions are often called the kings of the wild, apex predators that rule their territory with unmatched strength and confidence. It's hard to imagine anything ever bringing them down. But even the mightiest can find themselves in danger. This is the story of one such lion, whose life was nearly cut short when a wire snare set by humans tightened around his neck. In a twist of fate, it was also humans who came to his rescue, proving that while we can cause harm, we also have the power to heal. Maybe you've heard of the Born Free. No, not just the movie. Although, fun fact, the foundation was actually inspired by the 1966 film Born Free. Moved by the powerful story of Elsa the lioness, the Travers family, Virginia McKenna, Bill Travers, and their son Will Travers started the Born Free Foundation in 1984. Their mission? To stand up against the exploitation and suffering of wild animals. To be a voice for the unheard and the unseen corners of the wilderness. So Born Free isn't just about rescuing animals, it's about giving them a second chance. They work tirelessly in rescue and rehabilitation, wildlife conservation, fighting against wildlife exploitation, and spreading global awareness about why these voiceless creatures matter. Because in truth, humans aren't the only species with a right to this planet. This time, the mission takes us deep into Meru National Park in Kenya, where a 7-year-old male lion needed urgent help. It was a joint rescue effort led by the Born Free Foundation, working hand in hand with the Kenya Wildlife Service. Now, Meru National Park isn't just any park. It's often called the spiritual homeland of Born Free, holding deep meaning for the foundation and its roots. But while the park may seem like a peaceful haven for wildlife on the surface, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes. The truth is, the communities living right around the park put a lot of pressure on the wildlife, and not in a good way. From illegal hunting to the use of dangerous snares, these human activities quietly threaten the very animals the park was created to protect. The communities living around Meru National Park face serious levels of poverty, and sadly, that often pushes them towards illegal activities just to get by. They don't do it out of cruelty, they're trying to survive. Many turn to illegal hunting as a way to put food on the table or earn a little money. One of the most common methods? Wire snares, simple but deadly traps set up mostly along the unfenced areas of the park, where animals wander in and out. But here's the thing, that's not even the biggest issue. The real danger lies in how indiscriminate these snares are. They don't care if it's an antelope or a lion. If an animal walks into one, it gets trapped. And that's where the real tragedy begins. So, even though lions are protected inside the park, they sometimes wander out into nearby villages, which can cause problems for the locals and their livestock. That's why Born Free also works with communities, helping people learn to live peacefully with lions through awareness and education. Let's get back to the main character of this rescue story. General isn't just another lion wandering through Meru National Park. He's one of the most well-known lions in the area. He belongs to Elsa's Pride, a family of 16 lions that's been adopted and closely watched by the Born Free Foundation. Elsa's Pride is one of the oldest and most well-known lion groups in Meru, and it is named after Elsa, the famous lioness who was raised and released back into the wild by George and Joy Adamson in 1958. Alongside his brother King, General leads this pride. When two male lions team up like this to rule a pride, it's known as a coalition, a rare but powerful bond. In early June last year, during one of his regular safari drives, Mohammed Baru, a local tour guide from Elsa Kopier Lodge, spotted a lion. Mohammed isn't just a guide, he's also part of Born Free's Citizen Science Network, a group dedicated to reporting wildlife sightings and flagging any emergencies. But that day, what he saw wasn't just another sighting, it was something that changed everything. Something about that lion didn't look right. Mohammed felt it instantly. As he got closer, he realized it was General, the well-known lion from Elsa's Pride. But what truly shocked him was the tight wire snare wrapped around General's neck. The poor lion was clearly in pain and struggling to breathe. There was no time to waste. Thinking quickly, Mohammed snapped a photo and video of the injured lion and sent them to the Lion Watchers WhatsApp group. This group is made up of local guides and members of the Born Free Foundation, all working together to protect the lions of Meru National Park. It's their go-to place to share important updates, whether it's a sighting, an injury, or anything unusual happening in the park. As soon as the photo was shared in the group, the team jumped into action. Dr. Aminga, a vet with the Kenya Wildlife Service, and his skilled team didn't waste a second. They rushed to the scene to rescue General. With careful precision, they sedated the lion and gently removed the wire snare that had been cutting into his neck. Thanks to their quick response and expert care, General is expected to make a full recovery. Incidents and rescue missions like this show that wildlife conservation isn't something that can be done alone. It takes teamwork, support, and collaboration from every level of the community. That's why raising awareness among local people plays such a key role. Michael Mugo, who leads Born Free's Pride of Meru program, summed it up perfectly. Events such as these highlight the need for community sensitization to educate the community's neighboring Meru National Park, Michael said. They have such an important role in the conservation of wildlife in the Meru landscape and in promoting harmonious coexistence. When tour guides, vets, local lodges, and conservationists all come together, amazing things can happen, and most importantly, lives can be saved. Today, Kenya is home to around 2,000 wild lions, and about 60 of them live in Meru, making it a true paradise for lions. But it's not just the lions that make this place special. Meru National Park is rich in wildlife, home to a long list of animals like elephants, leopards, hippos, giraffes, and countless bird species. The park itself is a beautiful mix of landscapes, dense forests, winding rivers, swamps, and wide grassy plains. This incredible variety makes Meru not only perfect for wildlife safaris, but also an ideal spot for important research. That's exactly why organizations like the Kenya Wildlife Service and Born Free keep a close watch over the animals here, to make sure this natural treasure stays protected. The removal of the snare from General was just one small part of Born Free's ongoing mission to protect wildlife. Their work doesn't stop with lions. They help many other animals too. One of their key teams on the ground is the Twiga team. Twiga means giraffe in Swahili, and the name is fitting because giraffes with their long legs are actually more vulnerable to snares than you might think. While some assume their height keeps them safe, it's those long legs that often get caught in these hidden, silent traps. And once trapped, it can lead to a slow, painful death. That's where the Twiga team steps in. They patrol the park daily, removing snares and, just as importantly, educating nearby communities on the dangers of using snares, not just for animals, but for the entire ecosystem and the future of wildlife in the region. So now you see, wildlife conservation isn't for the faint-hearted. Just like General, many lions have been saved thanks to the dedication of people who truly care and who step up to protect and give a voice to the wild. Have you ever dreamed of being part of a wildlife rescue team? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more incredible wildlife stories. Thanks for watching.